Welcome to Sinks to Sink TV, brought to you courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. I am your host, B. Now, we are here at Carew of Fort Lauderdale. If you want more information about Carew, please feel free to check them out on Instagram at Carew. Also, if you want more information about Sinks to Sink TV, we are on just about every platform. On Instagram at Sinks to Sink TV. On the internet, you can find us at www.sinkstosinktv.com. We have an excellent show lined up for you today. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. And we're back here at Sinks to Sink TV. I know you guys understand the concept of support, and we thank you so much for supporting us. We've been in the game for over 7 years now, right? So we thank you so much for your continued support. However, we do need more assistance. We need assistance financially, and we also need assistance with any comments or critiques that you may have. Please log on to www.sinkstosinktv.com to go ahead and provide us with any assistance financially, as well as if you want to, shout us out. If you want any production team information, you can also log on to that site as well. And we're also on Instagram at Sinks to Sink TV. Again, we thank you so much for sticking and staying with us for 7 years, because you could be tuned into anything else, but you tune into us. Thank you. We'll be back.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch Sinks to Sink TV.
Sinkstosinktv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is Sinks to Sink TV.
Hey, sinkstosinktv.com, the greatest show right now.
Na Sinks to Sink.
I watch that show every day. Sinks to Sink red branché.
And you're watching Sink to Sink.
Na Sinks to Sink.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché Sinks to Sink TV.
Sinks to Sink, the best show right now.
Na Sinks to Sink, c'est là nou prale, yeah.
You're watching Sinks to Sink and keep watching. Je regarde Sinks to Sink chaque semaine.
Sinks to Sink TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
Sinkstosinktv.com, c'est le regarder chaque show, man.
I remember, Sank, Sir Sank. Every time Sank just say keep it live.
You're watching sinkstosinktv.com.
Sinks to Sink. Music is life, yeah, yeah.
Move it, move it.
Voice to the man, just on reaching out to the world.
Welcome to Sinks to Sync TV. I'm your girl, B. Now, keep in mind, you want more information about Sinks to Sync TV, please feel free to log on to www.sinks2sync.tv.com. Now, we are here with the one and only Boss Man. How you doing today?
What's happening? It's your boy in the building.
I know. He's home team, born and raised in
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
the county of Dade, and he's born in Liberty City, so he's home team, homegrown. And we love to have home team in the building, even though
Appreciate it.
we air all across the world. We love to have our home team in the building. So we're going to get right into it. How did you get started into music? You could have chose any profession. Why music?
It was just something that I was just testing out in my early childhood days, you know, just playing around like normal kids, just rapping around. And then I had an opportunity to go to the studio. And they actually offered me a verse, like as my first time ever. Like, and
Who was that?
One of my boys. He used to work in a couple of studios down in South Miami.
Okay.
And he had a spot in Miramar also.
Okay.
So we went to Miramar Executives off 441. I remember exactly, like, because it was my first experience. It was like, wow. And we cut a record, and everybody liked my verse out of everybody, and I was like, wow. Like,
So you weren't even really too involved in it?
right, nothing.
So
I just did it. Right.
And you were ready.
Once I seen it, I was ready, and I did it, and I was no looking back since then.
So that's what basically made you get into it even deeper?
Yeah. And I just kept going.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
So there wasn't anything else that you preferred to do?
Nah, actually, I was in a band, so I already liked music.
What did you play?
I was in the percussion.
Okay.
I played all the drums. I was section leader, all that. Yeah.
So how is that? How is that transition? Because I know band, when you're in the band, you typically have some sort of reputation, right? You're like, he's in a band.
Right.
He's in a band. So how's that transition from the band life to, you know,
I
hip-hop?
mean, with me, it was a cool thing to be in the band back in our time. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, you know, like them band niggas, especially playing drums. You know, so it wasn't really a big transition. It was just I was always into music. I like rhythm. I love music, and you know, we just got together with a team and we rocked out.
So you did all the flipping and everything with the sticks and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, real deal.
Yeah. Drumline type shit.
Oh, drumline.
Facts.
Okay. So now let's go back to your music. So now you're here in the music industry and you're not independent, right? You're signed
independent.
You're independent.
Independently signed.
Independently signed.
Big Boy Music Group. Shout out to BBMG.
So how is that? Because there's a lot of like people that say, okay, I want to do independent, but no, I don't. I mean, what's the pros and cons of either one?
The pros is you get to keep everything.
Right.
Number one. But no, it's like it just got to be in you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you want it that bad, and it's like people not giving you nothing, and you know what I'm saying? You done had doors slammed in your face, and phone calls not returned, and you know what I'm saying? Emails not responded to. So it's like you like, you know what? Yeah, we just gonna do our thing and focus on us. You know what I'm saying?
So when you have that push, that drive, what is it that encourages you or inspires you to keep going?
My son.
Nice.
That's my motivation. That's my focus. That's my rock. You feel me?
Okay.
Like that's
How
Lil
old's your
Boss
son?
Man. He's 8.
Okay.
Shout out to Lil Smurf, the rap kid. Look him up on YouTube.
Oh, he's rapping as well?
Yeah, he do his thing.
Okay. Like father, like son.
And he did it all by himself too.
So it's not like you're going ahead and giving him
the
push to do it.
Right, he's just doing it off of what he want to do.
So you inspire him.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
All right, let's talk about your records. So you have, you know, your record is out, your album is out, and how is it that you want people to receive it? Like what are you expecting as far as a reception from your audience?
I just want them to basically understand where I'm coming from and feel the realness of it and the real music. The music, the penmanship is impeccable.
Are you the one that write everything?
Yeah, me and I got a writing team also. Sometimes I call in songwriters, you know, to come in and collab with me, and you know, because it's enough money out here for everybody to get it. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
I'm about kingdom building, so if I know this guy got a penmanship that's out of this world, and I got this penmanship, and we put these two together, it's gonna be impeccable.
I love it. I love it. So we're here with Boss Man. He's making
Man.
boss moves, you guys. Stick and stay with Sinks to Sync. We'll be right back.
Well,
Thanks to Sync TV. I'm your girl B, and we are here with Boss Man.
Boss Man.
Yes. So tell me, how did you get the name Boss Man? I know Maine, that's a Southern thing. You got Gucci
Right.
Mane.
It's a Southern thing. You know what I'm saying? And the way I spell it, it was just something that me and my team decided to come up with something different, you know, to catch the people's eye and to wonder, like, who is this guy?
Right.
Like, why does he spell his name like that? And already, once they're intrigued, you already got their attention.
Yes. Get their attention. Speaking of getting people's attention, so there's so many artists out here, and you talked about a little bit about how, you know, people slam doors in your face and you don't really have that push, or that people aren't really willing to give assistance, right, when necessary. Right. So is there anyone in the industry that has, you know, spoken to you, motivated you in any kind of way?
It's a couple of people, a couple of labels.
I know you did open up for Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah. I got a chance to speak with him backstage in Fort Myers. You know, that's one of my idols right there. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of labels that we went, you know, knocked on their door and talked and got advice and talked to A&R reps and you know, so we in talks of things coming up. 2018.
All right. So your advice for people who are in that hustle, they trying to get it, they trying to eat, but unfortunately it's just not happening for them. What is it that you can
keep pushing? Them? That's the best thing I could tell you. Keep pushing. I'm telling you, it's greater later. Keep pushing. It's greater later. Trust me. Keep working, man. Everybody struggle. Everybody got hard times. You can't give up. You got to keep working, man. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. I can't say that no more.
Yes. So about your authenticity, y'all hear that? Stay prayed up. Authenticity. Like, you had this authentic vibe about you. And there's oftentimes people who, you know, they have to put on this mask in order to become this person, right? And oftentimes they get so good at it because here you are on stage and you have to evolve into this person, but then you got to transition into the real world. How has that been for you thus far? Like, have you been able to balance the two?
I mean, it's a task. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh, yeah, I be handling it like it ain't nothing. Nah, it's hard work. But, you know, like, when you motivated and you dedicated to your craft, and, you know, like, I read a post the other day and they say if you don't, the thing that you do after your 9 to 5, the thing that you wake up in the morning thinking about, the thing that you feel like you just got to do, that's your passion.
It's true.
And that's what you got to focus on and keep working on. That 9 to 5 job that you're working, that's only just a stepping stone to get you closer to your place.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep working, keep pushing.
Boss man.
Facts. Facts.
So in addition to that, let's talk about your songs that you put out. So I hear like remnants in a lot of your lyrics where you're referring to people who have basically, I guess, turned their backs on you as far as betrayal is concerned.
Facts.
So what's up with that?
I mean, that song A1 came about through a situation one of my homeboys was going through.
Okay.
And it was like something very like disrespectful, like, you know what I'm saying? Like something that you would think that your sister would never do and then she go and do it.
Okay.
That type of betrayal. So it was like, I was like, man, if your A1 cross you like that, man, ain't nobody A1, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, and then I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, especially with females. Because, you know, your A1 always not your day one.
That's true.
And your day one always not your A1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like people can relate to that. So I just went and did it and put it out in the atmosphere, and it's been very receptive.
Yeah, people receive it a lot. So what's your take on that though? If not your A1 and day one and your number one, and like, what's your take on that? Like, how do you maneuver then? Do you have this shield? Like, okay, I can't trust this person.
Yeah, that's all it is. You feed them with a long spoon.
Okay.
That's it. Like, you know, you got people in different sections of your life. Everybody's not going to go where you're going, number one. Everybody's not meant to go where you're going.
That's true.
They're there for a season.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
A reason or a
season.
lifetime. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just what it is, and you deal with it accordingly. If you know that this person done did that, even though you got that genuine love for him because y'all A1 day one, you still gonna ride for him.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
there's limitations.
You know where to keep him at.
Yes.
Or to keep her at.
Right.
Or to keep that situation at. You know what I'm saying?
Because where you're trying to go, everyone's not meant
exactly
to go with you. Yep. We're going to go right to a break on that take. We are here with Boss Man. Stick
Whoa.
and stay. We'll be back.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com. The greatest show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 red branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Nan 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip à flip, toujours branché 5 sur 5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5, c'est là nou prale, yeah.
You're watching 5 sur 5 and keep watching. Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque jour, man.
I remember, 5 sur 5. Every time Sanchez say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move, move.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world. Take banana.
We're back at 5 TV. I'm your girl B, and we're continuing our conversation with Boss Man. And I know you've been
Whoa.
all over the world, right?
Yeah, I've
Tell
been
me
a
about
lot
some
of
places you've been to.
Outside of Florida, I've been to Atlanta.
Okay.
I've been to.
I know they receive you well in Atlanta.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm actually. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit, but Atlanta shows a lot of love.
Yeah.
A
That's
lot of
Southern
love.
hospitality.
I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I've been to Cali.
Okay.
I loved Cali. The only problem that I had, which really wasn't a problem, but was the only problem, getting used to that time zone difference.
Oh, okay.
Cause it's
I
like
thought you were gonna say something else.
it's like 2:00 in the morning. We getting ready to go to the let out, and I'm yawning and sleepy. And I'm like, yo, why I'm like this? But
Yeah.
over here it would have been 5:00 in the morning.
Right.
So it was like crazy, but I enjoyed it. I love the atmosphere out there. The people are nice.
They're so forward.
Yeah, and everything
And they're
business.
advanced.
And it's easy to see stars out there. You know,
Right.
like just
And you're not
walking
starstruck
around.
by it
Right,
because
exactly,
every
because
day.
it's regular.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So you love Atlanta.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between Miami love and Atlanta love?
Miami is tough love.
Ah.
Atlanta is receptive love. Like
Okay.
welcoming, homecoming, sweet potato pies, baked. Grandma say, "Come on, get you some bread."
Okay.
You know,
Okay. And
not saying Miami don't have that, but
Right.
Miami have that, but you got to break through their shield first.
That is
Then
true.
you're gonna get the grandma come on in, and you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
baby, you official. You made
Right.
it. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Let me get these greens out for you.
Right.
That
Because everybody ain't gonna take you to grandma house.
It's true.
So when you get to grandma house, grandma gonna embrace you like you one of hers. Yeah.
Because of the whole A1.
Right. Exactly. Facts. Facts.
All right, so let's talk about who would you like to work with?
Producer wise or artist wise?
Both.
Artist wise, I would love to work with Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people say Chris Brown. Why Chris Brown?
Yeah, Chris Brown is dope. I've always been a fan of his music. I love his craftsmanship.
Okay.
Of course, Lil Wayne. You know, I gotta holler at Tunchi.
Yes.
Get one of them crazy verses from Tunchi. I'm gonna get it too. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Speaking of the
Ti,
atmosphere.
that's my boy. I got a chance to meet Ti one time.
I was just about to ask you that because you're in Atlanta so much.
Yeah, I got it. But actually, I met him down here at a Flomo concert.
Okay.
Yeah, backstage. He was talking to the kids and stuff like that, and he met my son. My son was out there on the hoverboard, and he was interacting. He was cool though.
Yeah, very down to earth.
Yeah. producer wise, I would love to work with London on the tracks.
Okay.
Metro Boomin. That's a good one. Mike Will. I've always been a fan of Mike Will.
Okay.
Mike Will makes some dope beats.
Yes, yes.
So I definitely need that.
Do you dibble and dabble with beats as well?
Yeah, definitely. I'm always open to beats. You know, because you never know what that producer was painting when he was making that beat. So it might be a story that I can relate to.
Right.
And once we relate, then we married. Then we got a great marriage.
So what do you do? Like when you're writing your music or producing your artistry, what do you do? Like I know a lot of people, they have different rituals, right? Some people they gotta drink, they have to smoke.
Right,
Some
right,
people
right.
they have to play certain music in the background, or they gotta do something to get them in that zone. And some people just come naturally for them.
Right.
And I remember listening to Common, I think it was, and Common says he actually gets in the car and drives. And then things come to him as he's driving, and then he just has the phone like recording, spitting into the phone. I'm like, whoa. So it's different for different people. What do you do?
I'm a little bit of all that mixed together because I can get on that type of vibe where I be in the car just riding, listening to instrumentals, and I get an idea and I get my phone and record it. And
nice.
then that most of the time happens though. Like most of the hits really don't always be in the studio.
That's what he said too.
They don't always come from the studio.
So you're always ready. You always
Yeah.
have something available so you can catch it.
Yeah, I got to.
Okay. That's
When you stay
true
ready,
authenticity.
you ain't got to get ready.
That's true.
Facts.
That's true. So as far as your son is concerned, so he's in the music industry.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're pulling him in there.
Nah. It's nothing
He's just
like that.
naturally in the music industry. So who does he listen to?
His daddy.
Good answer.
His daddy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's brainwashed.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are you producing music that inspires and motivates him? Because you guys know how they try to blame music on everything that happens, right?
I mean, he listens to whatever he likes. He's a connoisseur of music.
Okay.
Like he'll listen to some turn up stuff, and then he'll want to listen to something that you sing to, and he'll be singing. So it's like he listens to. We don't have like a filter on his music unless it's like some ratchet like stuff that no 8, 9, 5, some 25-year-olds shouldn't be listening to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't play that, but you know we keep it moderate, and he listens to whatever he listens to. I don't know the type of music that he listens to like that.
Okay.
Mostly kid songs because he like to do the little kid dances and stuff like that. So.
Okay. All right, Boss Man. We have more from Boss Man in a few, you guys. We'll be right back.
Whoa.
Thanks to TV with the one and only Boss Man.
Whoa.
I love it. I love the way you spell it too. It makes you force you to say boss and not boss.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Put some emphasis behind that.
Facts.
Yes. So, who have you worked with thus far in the industry?
I've worked with quite a few people. Basically everybody down here in Florida, from Billy Blue to Briscoe to Ball Greasy. You know what I'm saying? Like all the home team family. I'm working on doing something with Mike Smith.
Okay.
Once I get a chance to get in contact with him, we're gonna do some things for the city. You know.
When you say do things for the city, you mean music-wise or community?
Both.
Community events. Oh, cool.
Both. I'm about that.
Yes.
I'm definitely about that.
About the giving back to the community?
Yes. I'm a
Nice.
firm believer of that.
Nice. So that's about it. The people you work with?
I've done a lot of records where I've wrote for people. You know what I'm saying, and send
Nice.
out submissions because I'm a songwriter also. I have opportunities to submit to these people through different channels and labels of connections that we've made. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's an entity that people don't know much about as well. They think that, okay, I just want to be in front of the camera. I want to be in the spotlight.
Right.
But please believe that there's other ways that you can eat out here. And
That's where all the
songwriting
money
is,
at, songwriting.
Thank you. Songwriting is one of the most, I guess, the most unpopular ways to make money within our community. We feel like, oh, nah.
Like that's the low of the lows.
Low totem pole. Really, it's up there, you guys.
Whether you know it, Neo and The Dream both started as songwriters.
Right.
And,
Kerry Hilson.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know,
heavy songwriters.
I mean, like they were like impeccable.
Yes.
But
So also with the songwriting, I know that you pour in a lot of your music. So can you give us a little snippet of something that you want to share with us as far as your music is concerned?
Okay.
So he has to look. This is a challenge, right? Because we one of those
Keep it clean challenge.
Yeah, keeping it clean. So he has to edit it as he goes. So you know.
All right, I tell him, no more hand-me-outs, no more copping trees. Now it's just giveaways. Now it's just shopping sprees. You can count on me. Put the house on it. Large amount cash with stamps and large on it. Boy, they be mad. I don't answer my phone. Don't hate I'm bucking. I'm just lamping in Rome. So leave me alone. I'm enjoying the view. In a suite with a robe. And it's comfortable too. Ordering one, but it's coming with two. She say, no habla inglés. I said, come to my room. Getting it in, planning and scheming. Rome in the morning, Japan in the evening. All this bankroll dough, I can bake a cake. Took the lemon, turned to lemonade, now it's tasting great. Used to pay for shows, now my shows get me major paid. When you see that BBMG, you better make way. Boss man, whoa. Appreciate it.
Y'all didn't hear that though. That is a challenge.
Yeah, it is. I did it.
Yes.
I can breathe now.
Hey, I love it.
Appreciate
All right, so where can we find you? We're going to get that information in just a moment because he's found you guys on all these media outlets, all the music outlets available. He can be located there.
Facts.
When we get back, he doesn't share that with us. Thanks to Sync, stick and stay.
Stay tuned.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com. The greatest show right now.
Nan 5sur5.
I watch that show every day. 5sur5 Red Branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Nan 5sur5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 5 TV.
5 the best show right now.
Nan 5sur5, c'est là nou prale, yeah.
You're watching 6sur5 and keep watching. Je regarde 5sur5 chaque semaine.
5sur5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque jour, man.
I remember, Sir Sank, every time Sanchez say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
We're here with home team Boss Man here at Sinks to Sink TV. I'm your girl B, and I want to ask you really quick. So there's so much things that we want to ask, but we only here for a short amount of time. But one thing that you didn't really share with us is your upbringing, like growing up in Liberty City. How was that? 'Cause I'm a Liberty City girl myself. It was rough.
We live rough. We live rough. All right, take it how you want to take it. That's what it is. But I was blessed to have a great praying grandmother, that kept me in line along with my mom, you know what I'm saying, and she kept us straight. And I was out there in the streets, but I wasn't out there in the streets like that. I was just...
You were covered.
I was out. I didn't like to be in.
Yes.
I was just one of them kids, so...
Did you have the street light rule, or you were a rebel?
Nah, I had the street light rule, but...
You were rebellious.
When the street light came on, I still was outside sometimes, but I was in front of the house, though. So... I test the waters. I test the waters. Like, okay, I'm gonna see if they're gonna come out here and yell my name. Then I'm gonna go inside.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, we used to test the waters. It used to get me whooping sometimes, but that's what happened when you're kids.
Yeah. So with this change of you see the generation is changing. You don't want to sound old, but now you have your 8-year-old.
Right.
How do you balance that out? Your workplace, like you doing what you do in the music industry, and then being that upstanding father.
Man, a lot of prayer and a lot of support from my family.
Nice, because it does take a village.
Yeah. I never say I do it on my own, man. I can never say that.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. You got all these rubies on you. What's up with that? Tell me about these rubies.
My mom.
Nice, laced.
My mom's name is Ruby. Shout out to Ruby. I love you, Mom.
Aw, he love his mom. Gotta love your mom. Gotta love your mom.
Got to.
So we're towards the end of the show, and I know you have a lot of up-and-coming projects.
Yeah.
Let us know what up-and-coming projects you have, and then where could we contact you for more information?
My next upcoming project is called CCDM, which is Club Cruising Drug Music.
Okay.
It's gonna be basically all the music that you hear when you're getting ready to go to the club, all the music that you want to hear when you're riding in your car, going to the club, in the club, and even after the club.
Okay.
And the after spots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the vibing music,
Gotcha.
the good turn-up music, the good real lyrics,
Yes.
that type of
and
stuff.
And not sound effects only.
Yeah, not sound effects and
I can't wait till
ad-libs
that
only.
phase is over.
It ain't gonna die. I'm sorry to tell you.
Please say something.
I'm sorry to tell you it ain't
it's
gonna
not gonna
die.
be over? Okay.
No.
All right. So where can we contact you for more information?
You could contact me Instagram, Twitter at BAWSE_MANE. That's Boss Main. BAWSE_MANE. I'm also on Facebook at Official Boss Man. Y'all make sure y'all follow me.
Boss Man, you guys show him love. Home team himself, and we're shown all over the world, but he is officially 305 home team, and we love you for that. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all
problem.
make sure y'all stay tuned and keep up with these people, man. I'm telling you.
Yes. So Sinks to Sink TV audience, we thank you for your support. We thank you for continuing to stick and stay with us. You could choose any show to watch, but you chose us. Thank you for that. 7 years in the bag, and we are here to stay. Thank you so much, Carew of Fort Lauderdale. Shout out to you guys for always opening your doors and allowing us to shoot in your facility. If you want more information about Sinks to Sink TV, please feel free to log on to www.sinkstosinktv.com. I'm your girl B, and I can be found on Instagram at BLongchamp. We love you. See you next time.
Well,